Alright, now let's try the first broken sword. Shadow of the Templars. Alright, let's see what the first one's like. I actually lasted longer than the first one I thought I would. I got through the first room at least. Press A to start. Press A.
Paris in the fall, the last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories.
There we go.
Of cafes, of music, of love, and of death.
And of course now I get the loud ropes. There we go. Interesting. Bird's eye view. Did he meant to give us flashing lights like that? For programmers. Paris. They're not the same place.
They're quite similar. They're both in Europe.
It's a creepy clown. Oh.
Something kaboom.
Yeah.
It's your guy.
Yep. That was horrible.
It was the clown, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the well, yeah. It would make sense. Spinning coin.
As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me, but the explosion was to change my life forever.
You better change your hearing.
I examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. It was broken, all right.
Wow. That is quite the detective work. Good job, Batman.
Never getting over.
That's supposed to be like a horse or something? I can't figure out what that is. Miss, are you okay? Young miss.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobart, ma'am.
Oh, American.
She asked the question quite innocently, but I could sense her reserve. It was something which seemed to afflict all Europeans. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
It was a bomb, not a
You don't
party.
say. What happened?
It was one hell of a
There's been an
party. It was a bomb.
explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
No. But I know a doctor.
I play one on TV.
Yes, I am. I studied under Dr. Benton.
Who is he?
Only one of the most brilliant medical minds on this planet. He taught me everything I know about medicine. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
You could be in shock. No alcohol.
Okay, you're the doctor. What
Yes,
about
I
your
am.
man?
Doctor.
Is he dead?
It's Dr. Wells Fargo.
I guess I haven't seen him. I found you
I
first.
think he might be.
I've never seen a real life corpse before, except for Grandmama. That was different. She was family. Has he gone stiff?
I shouldn't think so. He's only been dead a few minutes. Do you remember what happened when the clown entered?
I remember that horrible tune he played all right. It was like a funeral dirge.
I
Well,
never liked accordion music either.
That fits.
Did you know the old man?
You know.
No, monsieur. I never saw him before.
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence.
Because I'm not, like, interfering with investigation or anything.
I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
Hmm. Like, no police coming all this time?
Apparently not.
So Paris, so France. So Paris, France.
Well, I mean, I don't know where they were when the accident happened.
Paris, France, I just told you. I see something here. Well, I keep finding lots of loading. Loading. I'm sorry.
Can't brush my own nose.
What is that? What?
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Whoa, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant Moon. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche.
I was going to see the guy swinging the axe, but pickaxe. Honey. Relax.
Stop that, monsieur. Stop holding your breath at once.
Okay.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Moo?
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead. Clearly, the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation? All we know is that he is dead.
It seemed reasonable to assume...
A great detective assumes nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
That's different, Moo. They were comedy Belgians.
Okay.
Anyway, it is unlikely that even you will learn much from talking to the dead.
Oh, snap.
Find the girl and take her statement, if you can. Et maintenant, to business. Your name, please?
Frank Castle.
Stillborn.
Oh,
I'm from California.
sorry. You didn't ask where he's from.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so. Apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No. He was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon, the picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live. She confirms the doctor's statement.
Oui? You did not tell me you were a doctor, monsieur.
No, that's right. I didn't think it was relevant.
Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. Enjoy your vacation, Dr. Stobart.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious character.
What about telling him about the
And
briefcase?
don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
When you come down, you get back somewhere here. The man will stay in.
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Academic? You are about to witness a scientific breakthrough.
Oh, are we?
Do you see his mouth moving? I don't see it moving.
No, I can't see his mouth. So, no, I don't see his mouth moving.
That's quite cute, I believe.
Man, that'd be like good animation. I don't know. This was a PlayStation 1 game, so long before you're even born.
I know what a Spider-Man was PS when it looked terrible, wasn't it?
Yep. Hello? Who are you?
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Oui, oui.
That's right, on holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
Baguettes.
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What's that, some kind of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
Nightclub, too.
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you can interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh, God. It's him again.
The clown?
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Wow.
Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Planter. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to
You
meet
tell
him
me
at the
guy
cafe.
you're interested in
I
is
guess
dead.
I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
He got blued
Not
up.
unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic
Your guy
interrogation.
didn't blow himself up. Or get himself bruises.
You speak very good English for a French girl.
Thanks. You speak very good English from an American.
What? Why wouldn't an American speak good
Do
English?
you know a police officer called Rosso?
Rosso? Our paths have a knack of crossing. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was deliberate. Have you seen Rosso? Is he here?
He's inside, attempting to question a witness with his psychic powers.
I know, none of
That guy is weird.
Yeah. See you again, I hope.
Adieu, monsieur.
Adieu. Bye.
No hug or anything before you go.
She barely knows him.
I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened.
Sounds like fun.
Sounds like you don't want to be in this area anymore.
Something to pick up.
Oh yeah, 4,000 to go. I told them they tasted that medicine.
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. That was the only news story. The rest was rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. Then I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read Salah ad-Din, 1345.
Yeah, that's where the medicine's going. It's going to fix it.
Huh.
You just under her a little bit, try to get more steps, and then you'll relax again for a little bit, and then probably try to see one person for next night. There's like the one end.
This one's a little more interesting and less getting stuck as the second one, at least.
I know, and they will also face you this one. If I have to have help with it.
Was this a box?
There was nothing of interest.
What is this? A window? Okay. Guess we can't do anything with that.
I examined the boxes closely. They were damp and smelly and decidedly empty.
So I forgot to flatten them. Is this a manhole? It's a hole?
I tried to lift the cover with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage.
Okay. So this is like a dead end unless I get something to open the manhole cover. Maybe the guy with the pickaxe.
The people you least expect, you know?
Maybe he'll share.
I was over here mine.
Where's my thingy? There's my thingy. Go that way.
I like to dig.
Gotten lots of loading. Loading. The cool thing is, then this is gonna get caught up in Evercade again. Where's
You
my...
only need, what, 10 more thousand to get to 400K?
Yes.
I don't know even that today.
This morning.
Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
Must have been like this morning or
I
something.
thought you'd been arrested.
No.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, gah, I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
You see the clown?
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Oh, those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
Yeah, clown
You
horses?
haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by?
Yeah.
Some of us have to work for a living.
Oh.
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he said. I could watch it all day. Quelle vite. I could have knocked his block off.
Okay. That was fun. Thank you.
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I'm working.
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that.
Okay.
He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Bah! Look at this. Damn bleeding out liberals. Tja! Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say. All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is.
Okay. Thank you. That was entertaining.
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that knife.
Okay. We made him leave his hole.
There was nothing inside the tent except a large toolbox.
Where does pickaxe go? Okay. Oops. 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 What did I do?
Hold my hand. She gets me down. He gets me down. She drew the run, man. I'm just gonna read some on this.
Cool.
Alright, listen.
Old game saves.
One capsule by mouth in the morning, one at noon, and one in the evening.
Oh, does it say to take 3? I thought it was 2 a day. Here, let me see
It's
the
supposed to take one capsule.
Hey, let me see, bud.
Alright, so